Hi students, Ravani Shankar, Assistant Professor, Sadiq Fakir, Government Boys Degree College, Mithi. Again, I have another topic from the chapter 7 of Chemistry, first year Science, that we have as buffer solution. So, what is buffer solution? As far as the definition is concerned, we have to check the definition in the latter part. But we have to start from an example like water. If you have to take water, then it is neutral. Yes, means if we have to add or to put either litmus paper, that is red or blue, you can't find the change. Yes, but a small quantity of an acid or a base is to be added in a water, then you can find a jump in that, the change in the sudden change in the pH to a larger extent. Means if you have to put a few drops of hydrochloric acid in water, then you can find the sudden fall of pH from 7 to 6, 5, 4, 2. That is expressing that water is unable to maintain the pH when acid is added. Or if we have to put sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, means a few drops of that, then again to check the pH either by using litmus paper, then you can find a stronger character towards base. Means you can find a big change in the value of pH. It may go like rise in that from 8, 9, 10 or even 11, 12. So means water is not capable. Water is not capable to resist the change in pH. Means it cannot act as a buffer when we are using in the laboratory. But we have very important what the use of buffer in all types of industries, particularly the analytical methods are to be used, are the products which are to be produced, and how we can maintain the pH of those products within a narrow margin. And for that purpose, the use of buffer is very important. And in this case, what I have that definition, buffers are the solutions. Buffers are the solutions which tend to resist the change in pH when a small amount of acid or base is added to that. So means buffer has the ability, when we have to put a small amount of acid or base, then how buffer can maintain the pH. Means we have a slight change in character, but you can't find what a big change in terms of pH level. So pH level will remain as what within the narrow margin. So how they are to be produced? Now I have that very important expression for that, means how buffers are to be produced. So they are produced by partial utilization, preparation of buffer. Preparation of buffer, yes, by partial utilization. By partial utilization. So in that we have first take example like this one, that we have to take weak acid like acetic acid and with a strong base like this one, and that definitely weak acid strong base can give a partial neutralization. As a result of that, we have the formation of sodium acetate and water. Now, in this, what part we have to say weak acid and its salt. Weak acid and its salt. This mixture is to be referred as buffer solution. Means buffer is a mixture. So acetic acid and sodium acetate. That mixture of the two means solution. It is to be referred it as buffer with a certain pH value. Means buffer, when it is produced, it also possesses certain pH value. And then we have to check how it can work. So first of all, one must know what the composition of buffer. Buffer, its composition is like that we have to say weak acid and its salt produced by the strong base. And when you have a solution, means definitely these parts of acetic acid, means we have the acetate ions, they are present because positive ions are not dominating in this one, and we have the part which is common acetate from this one, and you have the positive. So acetates are common in both, and we have the negative ions are common, and this is positive. So this mixture or this composition is the best expression to describe the composition of buffer. Now, if you have to put a strong acid, means few drops of the strong acid, which we already added in a water, then you can have that finding what sudden change and was the big change. But when this hydrochloric acid it is added to this buffer, as you know the nature of hydrochloric acid, very strong acid. So when hydrochloric acid is added to this one, what happened? This part will respond. Means this part will respond. That part means part of buffer, and what we have, a change takes place, and that can convert the character of strong acid into a weak acid by shifting, by converting it like that, HCl plus sodium chloride. So look at that. The nature of sodium chloride is a neutral salt, and what happened? This hydrochloric acid when added to a buffer, so buffer, how it can neutralize to minimize the strength by converting your strong acid into weak acid, and you know the degree of its ionization, it is less than 1.5 percentage. So means if we have a change in character of buffer in terms of pH, then you can find a little change when hydrochloric acid is added to that. So that we have the working of your buffer. And likewise we have another example where you can find the buffer. It is produced by the weak base like ammonium hydroxide with a strong acid like hydrochloric acid, and now we have that formation of ammonium chloride and water. Now in this case what we have weak base and salt produced by strong acid. So this composition, it is to be referred as buffer. So this is a buffer solution, and this buffer solution definitely would have certain pH value. And now how it can work when we have to put very strong base like sodium or potassium hydroxide, and that sodium or potassium hydroxide when added to a water, then you can find very big change or suddenly jump from 7 to 11, 12, 13. But now when that same sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide is added to this one, then you can find a slight change in pH. So what we have sodium hydroxide, we know that is strong base. So when this is added, when this sodium hydroxide is added, as you know the strength, so what happens? This part will respond, will counter the strength of your base, and how it can convert it into this one, that we have ammonium hydroxide and we have sodium chloride. As already you are known, the character of sodium chloride is a neutral salt, means it could not affect to what the pH value, and we have the formation of a base, means to convert a stronger base into weaker base, which is already the part of what composition of your buffer. So definitely when the amount of ammonium hydroxide is to be produced, what happens? Definitely it can affect to the small part of that buffer's pH level. So overall pH value will be slightly increased in decimal points. But same sodium hydroxide is added to water, then you can find a sudden change and big jump. So you can't find it like that. So that's the way of functioning of buffer. And in our body, that we have a blood. Blood also can act as a buffer. An interesting thing is that how those ions of the buffer, they are present. Yes. So as you know, during our respiration system, we have the breaking down of glucose, and what happens during that, we have the expelled out of carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide, when it is carried out by the blood from the cell, so when you have that water, in that carbon dioxide in water can produce carbonic acid, we can say it can provide the bicarbonate ion, and bicarbonate ions are present in blood. Blood acts as buffer, and ions of those, do you know bicarbonate ion of within the blood, how they are produced? Definitely carbon dioxide with water can make it, and bicarbonate ion with some sodium ions, that's the mineral part contained by the water in the blood. So they have such composition that is present within the blood, and that can help when we are using our food stuff which contain acidic or something basic materials. So after what digesting it, when it is to be converted or to be shifted into the blood, so when acidic material or basic material when shifted to a blood, then blood can counter those acidic and basic character and can keep your blood within the narrow change in pH, as we are already known that the pH of blood, it is almost 7.3. So definitely when we are using certain substances which are acidic or basic in character, so what happens when those substances are to be taken into the blood, so definitely we have a slight change in the pH, but that pH will be in the range like this one, 7.3. So it may be changed to a certain degree, likewise 2.5, 7.35, means within very limited region where our body can maintain rest of the process normally. So that's the way of functioning buffer either in the laboratory or even within the blood means in our body. So that's the most important topic what we get today. So again, just to go through this one, we have lot of examples of those for the learning purpose. Thanks again.